Hi, it's Chris here, and in this video we're going to go through the best countertop water filters out there today. I've narrowed this list down to my absolute favorite 5, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip all the fluff and just jump right in. If you want to confirm my recommendations, go in the description and check out that list to ensure you get the best price. Alright, so the first one is going to my personal favorite. This is the Brondell Countertop Water Filtration System. So ever taken a sip of tap water and thought, wow, this tastes like a swimming pool where someone peed? Well, this one is here to save your taste buds from that chemical catastrophe. It's basically the bodyguard your water never knew it needed, blocking out chlorine, heavy metals, and other unwanted substances while keeping the good minerals intact. And the best part? No complicated under-sink plumbing. Just attach it, push a button, and boom, your water goes from public pool to private spring in the Alps. Key features: 3-stage nano trap filtration. This bad boy uses technology normally found in under-counter systems, which is like putting a Formula 1 engine in a Prius. It filters out chlorine, volatile organic compounds or VOCs, heavy metals, lead, and other mysterious shit you probably don't want in your body. And minimalist and sleek design at 3.75 by 10.5 by 13.5 inches. This thing is slimmer than your last excuse for skipping the gym. It won't hog your counter space, and it actually looks decent, unlike most appliances that sit there looking like a microwave from 1982. And easy to install. If you can screw in a light bulb without injuring yourself, you can install this filter. It hooks directly to most faucets with the included adapter. But if your faucet is more high maintenance than an influencer with a skincare routine, you'll need a separate under-counter connection. Also, no wait time. Once hooked up, you just press a button and get clean water instantly. No waiting, no filling tanks, no sacrificing a virgin to the water gods. So who's it for though? Well, if you want cleaner, better tasting water without tearing your kitchen apart, this is the one. It's perfect for apartment dwellers, renters, lazy people, and anyone who refuses to drink tap water that smells like it's been filtered through a gym sock. Just make sure your faucet is compatible or you'll end up on Amazon angrily looking for adapter hacks. The next one is my recommendation for the best fluoride removal. It's the AQUA Pure Countertop Reverse Osmosis Filter. So if you're paranoid that fluoride is secretly plotting against you, meet this one, the ultimate middle finger to questionable tap water. This thing removes up to 95% of fluoride and 99% of other nasties, so you can drink your water without feeling like you're sipping on a periodic table. It's plug and play, meaning no DIY disasters, no calling your dad for help, and no sacrificing your entire under-sink storage just to get clean water. Key features: reverse osmosis filtration. Not just a filter, it's a 4-stage purification system that evicts fluoride, chlorine, pesticides, industrial chemicals, and other sketchy stuff lurking in your tap water. If tap water were a frat house, this filter is the pissed off landlord shutting the party down. And no assembly required, you literally just plug it in and pour water in the front. That's it. If you can make a cup of coffee without setting off the fire alarm, you can use this. And removes unpleasant odors and tastes. City tap water sometimes smells like someone tried to bleach a fish tank. This filter removes that chlorine stench and that weird metallic tang, giving your water so much purity it might as well be wearing a halo. And compact but tall design at 9.5 by 14.5 by 16.25 inches. It takes up counter space, but stands taller than your average countertop appliance. If your kitchen is already crammed with gadgets you don't use, looking at you, juicer from 2016, consider making room. Also, only filters half a gallon at a time. That's a bit of a catch. This thing takes 15 minutes per half gallon, which means you're on refill duty more often than a bartender at an open bar wedding. If you chug water like a camel preparing for a desert marathon, you might find the refill process a little bit repetitive. So who's it for? Well, perfect for fluoride skeptics, city dwellers, and people who think their tap water is conspiring against them. If you want ridiculously pure water and don't mind babysitting the refill drawer every so often, this is your guy. But if patience isn't your strong suit and waiting 15 minutes for water makes you feel like you're aging in real time, you might want to consider other options. The next one is my recommendation for the best compact option. It's the AQUA Clean water machine. So if your kitchen counter is already cluttered with appliances you swore you'd use, RIP to that air fryer phase, meet the AQUA Clean water machine. A sleek, compact filtration system that won't make your kitchen look like a science lab. Unlike those sad gravity-fed pitchers that take their sweet time filtering, this bad boy uses power-generated pressure to shove contaminants out of your drinking water fast. Think of it as the difference between waiting for a snail to cross the road and flooring it in a sports car. Key features: compact. Less than a foot tall, this thing fits snugly under the upper cabinet, so you don't have to sacrifice counter space because, let's be honest, your blender hasn't moved in months. And lightning fast filtration. Filters 16 ounces in 15 seconds, so if you're the impatient type who hates waiting for a slow trickle, this is for you. It's basically a Formula One pit stop for your hydration. And push button convenience: you press a button, clean water gushes out. You press it again and it stops. It's so simple that even your dumbest house guests could figure it out. Looking at you, Steve. And removes 78 contaminants. This isn't some half-assed Brita filter. It kicks out chlorine, lead, mercury, asbestos, pharmaceuticals, microplastics, and a bunch of other things that sound like they belong in a villain's origin story. Also retains essential minerals. Unlike filters that strip your water bare, this one keeps the good stuff like calcium, potassium, and magnesium, so you're not just drinking sad, lifeless H2O. So who's it for? Well, perfect for small kitchens, impatient people, and anyone who refuses to drink water that smells like a swimming pool. If you want fast, no-fuss filtration without sacrificing minerals or valuable counter space, this is your guy. Just don't try cramming a big-ass jug under the spout unless you enjoy playing kitchen Tetris with water containers. The next one is my recommendation for the best large option. It's the Big Berkey water filter. So this is exactly what it sounds like: big, bold, and built like a stainless steel tank. If your water filter needs to go beyond a sad little picture in the fridge and into a I want to outlive civilization territory, this is your guy. It's gravity fed, meaning no power, no plumbing, and no asking your landlord for permission. Just pour in tap water, let gravity do its thing, and boom, clean water for days. It does take its sweet time filtering though. If this thing were a person, it would be that one friend who takes 45 minutes to text back, but always shows up when it really matters. Key features: large capacity, of course, 2 gallons. Perfect for families, doomsday preppers, or anyone who refuses to refill a tiny ass water tank every 5 minutes like a peasant. And filters last forever, practically. 2 carbon filters last up to 6,000 gallons or 8 years at 2 gallons per day. That's longer than most celebrity marriages. And removes a ton of nasties. Say goodbye to heavy metals, VOCs, pesticides, nitrates, and other microscopic nightmares you didn't know were in your tap water. If your water has a slight metallic smell, this thing will fix it faster than a corrupt politician hides offshore bank accounts. And gravity powered, so no plug needed. This system works without electricity or a faucet connection. Just pour water in and let the laws of physics do their job. If Einstein had a water filter, it would be this one. And optional add-ons: want to remove fluoride and arsenic as well? You can attach extra post-filtration filters, turning this into the Fort Knox of water purification. A caveat though: a bit slow on filtration speed. It takes an hour per gallon. If you have the patience of a goldfish on espresso, this might not be your best bet. You can double the filter count to speed it up though, but otherwise don't expect instant gratification. So who's it for? Well, if you want clean, mineral-rich water for multiple people and hate constant refills, this is the one. Great for families, off-grid living, and conspiracy theorists stocking up for the apocalypse. Just be ready for slow filtration speeds unless you install extra filters, in which case you're basically building the Rolls-Royce of water systems. The next one is my recommendation for the best reverse osmosis option. It's the AQUA True Countertop Water Filtration System. So if your water looks like it was scooped straight out of a swamp, this one is here as your savior. This beast doesn't just filter water, it obliterates contaminants at the molecular level. That's right, this thing gets so precise it could probably erase your bad life choices given the chance. And using 4-stage reverse osmosis, it strips out lead, arsenic, fluoride, chlorine, nitrates, and 78 other unsavory substances. Basically anything that might make your water taste like it was filtered through a car's exhaust pipe. No hoses, no sink attachment, just plug it in, fill it up, and enjoy water so clean it makes bottled water look like toilet runoff. Key features: 4-stage reverse osmosis filtration. This isn't some weak-ass Brita picture. Reverse osmosis membranes filter down to the molecular level, removing 83 contaminants, including lead, arsenic, PFAs, and other nightmares your local government swears aren't a problem. And no sink attachment needed, just fill up the 1-gallon tap water tank, and the 3-quart clean water tank collects the purified water. No plumbing, no hoses, no screaming at installation manuals. Removes cloudiness and weird smells as well. If your water smells like a swimming pool and looks like a bad Instagram filter, this will fix that mess and leave you with clear, crisp, flavorless, as it should be, water. Also a modern, sleek design, looks like a high-tech espresso machine. Except instead of giving you energy and anxiety, it gives you pure water and inner peace. A caveat though, annoying button situation. You have to hold down a button to dispense water, which means filling anything bigger than a glass turns into an arm workout. And when you let it go, it drips a little bit, just enough to piss you off, but not enough to be a crime. So who's it for though? Well, ideal for clean freaks, people whose water looks like pond sludge, and anyone who doesn't trust what's coming out their tap. If you want ultra purified reverse osmosis level water without hooking anything up to your sink, this is your guy. Just be ready for mild button related rage when filling larger containers. Alright, so those are my recommendations. Hopefully there's something on that list for you, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. And if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.